we're just gonna see if this works. No, it didn't work. Let's try just typing it in a Steam search. There it is. I love this. I love this so much. To this team, having their Steam page up and running is huge, even this early on in development, because then we can show it off. I have a link that I can put in the description if anyone wants to check out this game, play test it, or give feedback to the team. Every effort that we have, every feedback that you get is massive. So huge kudos to the team for having a Steam page. You can see a video of some of the gameplay, and this allows me to read a little bit. Echo of the Last Light by Fat Bear Society. It's an early access game, so it's that's when game studios release something early so they can get feedback from the community while they're still in development. So that is awesome. Planned release date of April 25, 2023. And the overview: the worlds of light and dark are in danger. Will the creatures of the light be the key to saving your homeland in the dark? Journey with your new companion to discover how you can save each world while fending off those who would harm you. I'm kind of excited. So you have system requirements. Like I said, I will share this link in the description below so you can check it out. Okay, so here we go. Playtesting Echo of the Last Light. Okay, here we go. So you start off right off the bat in this beautiful world. You are this beautiful moth creature. I love the character design in this game. Already you can see the wind moving through the trees. So we're already in the development. There's a high focus on art and aesthetic. So it's a darker kind of nighttime, but not too dark that you can't see. I like that. I like the beautiful waterfall coming down. You can jump. Immediately I'm kind of trying to figure out the controls. This is tutorial level 1. Oh, you can go from tutorial level 1, level 2. D-pad doesn't do anything. I have this cute little pet friend right here. And immediately, there's a platform I need to step on, and a red door that I'm assuming I cannot pass through. From a gameplay standpoint, the method I like to use is just the think aloud method. Basically, I'm just trying to just say anything that comes to my mind while I play. So some of it may be some questioning design choices or just a response to what I see. So it's just whatever I think I say. The other thing I tell my students is pay attention to what I don't say as well. Am I playing the way you would want me to play? Am I doing the things you'd want me to do? Those are all things to consider as the designer of whether the design is working in the way you intended. Am I experiencing the game the way you want to? So we're just going to keep going here. So I'm assuming I have to step on this platform to open the door. It worked. And I do like that one-to-one I can actually see the door too. Stepping forward here. I think one thing you could do is I could see someone stepping on this, and this giant structure right in front of you could be a viz blocker for that door. So I would recommend even making sure that when they step on that, extra super obvious that door opens, but it was pretty obvious to me. So I like the shape of these egg rocks. They're like little egg rocks. And the way everything's kind of undulating, really ethereal kind of feel. Pathing seems pretty direct. This door seems like you don't have to use it at all, though. So it seems like that could be a more larger in-your-face structure. But it is teaching me how to do that. So immediately, these yellow lines make it look like I shouldn't cross that. But I'm assuming it's teaching me how to jump. This gap is just small enough that I can't squeeze through it, and so it's a little bit, you want to make sure that is really clear that you can't squeeze through it. But once again, I'm avoiding these maybe intended obstacles. Yeah, glass walls can help a lot of that. Looks like I shouldn't be hopping on that. What happened to my block? It disappeared. Wait a second. Do they disappear after you walk on them? How did I destroy that group of blocks? Rumbonium says use the right bumper. Yeah, they break after, or does what's happening? Use the right bumper to point and command the little companion. Oh, rad. Okay. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, if there's any way to really teach how to do that, that would be phenomenal. That is really cool. Okay. So right bumper, is there any way to extend that? Or does it just go right in front of you? So I pointed that and he takes it out. So the little animal eats the stuff with the light on it. Actually, oh, so what was happening is I was standing on top of it and my little pet was coming up and destroying that light. So my pet, as it would seem, is attracted to light. I wonder if there's any way to reinforce that a little bit more clearly, but I'm digging it so far. So right now it's kind of rumbling, but I'm now, narratively speaking, I'm wondering why that happens and how to tie that in. But that's cool. Okay, so we now know that our little animal will eat the light. So now I want to know what my other triggers. So we got a zoom button with the right bumper, zoom with the left bumper, attack with the right. So now I know that maybe I can get my pet to stand on that. So it could be as simple as when I enter that space, a little text pops up and says, use your right bumper to call your animal. Will he fall off if I ask him to come off the edge? No, he doesn't. Okay. So now I need to figure out what to do here. Maybe I can jump across the bridge. Do I need to do anything with my creature? I'm not sure. What was that? I felt like there was magic. Okay, we're gonna jump for it. Jump! We made it. Okay. Maybe that's not intentional, but it feels like if you hold the jump button down and don't let go, it kind of hovers. And I think that's actually would make sense with the wings. So I know I've asked the question of the team of whether the wings would actually do anything. But now it just makes sense that if I jump and just let go, it would be a quick hop up and down. But if this moth could kind of use its wings to kind of glide just a little bit even, that would be a cool feeling thing. So I don't mean to mess up your design or anything. Okay, so let's put our critter here. Come on, wait, no, I forgot, he's over there. How do I get him over though? Okay, so there's some problem I haven't solved. So up there, I just noticed this stuff up here, those little symbols up there. I don't know what they do, right? But I feel like I lost my pet. And now I'm super sad. I feel sad. Okay, so I opened that up and I think maybe I need both of them. I need my pet and myself. And that just makes sense to me. But now, oh, I fell down. I think I was supposed to fall down, but I'm not sure. I have no pet. I want my pet. There he is. Okay, how do I get you across, buddy? What do I do with you? I can draw my pet around. Wait, can I get this across? Look at that. Hold on. Did the pet jump? Because I got this thing to reach across the other side. What? Look at that. Oh, he jumped. He yeeted off. So I can get this thing on the other side, but my pet just yeets. There he is. Watch, he's gonna yeet. Yeet. And it's sad because he has wings. Try pressing 1 on the keyboard. I'm using a controller. If the right D-pad doesn't work. Okay, there's a bug. Rumbonium says the build is broken. Little Copper says this has literally never happened before. This is why we do play tests. And this is why you want to do them all the time. This is actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing. I know it's like, oh crap, it's not working. But this is a good thing. This is how we uncover those progression bugs. And this makes me excited for the next time I play the build. Because this is fun. I know a lot of the readability issues are being addressed. We're getting more playtests. We're finding some of these game-breaking bugs so we can work on them in the future. Actually, look at this. I love that the pet is chilling up there, kind of begging me to figure out a way across that. I think there are some little things you can do. What if, for example, because we're just sitting here chatting, that you have that creature go up to the edge of that and just start pacing back and forth, looking at you, pacing back and forth, letting me know that there's something that needs to be done there. And this is something I actually think when you have a companion animal let it speak to you. So you could find maybe a little animation for it, like maybe it gets up, like my dog, whenever it wanted something, because I taught it how to sit up with its little paws like that. And I'm not saying you should do this, but when I would give it a treat, and it would sit up on its paws. And it learned that whenever it wanted to ask for something of me, it would like get up on its paws, or maybe it would dance around a little bit, right? So you could start working on this language that whenever there's a puzzle to be solved with that pet, it starts kind of dancing around. Maybe it even changes color a little bit, has some kind of animation or some kind of effect that says, hey, you're supposed to do something here. Would help draw that forward. I even think there could be some kind of visual highlight or some kind of visual language here that something needs to be done just to reinforce that. Even putting a light over that area as the pet goes up there. Any kind of visual indicators that there's something that I need to do as a player here. Because right now, if you look at it, it just looks like the rest of the environment. Everything's kind of the samey, right? You could even put some fireflies over that area. Anything visually that you can do to add kind of like this extra indication that there's something to do. But this is awesome. This has been an awesome plays test. The game is looking beautiful. I will leave the link to the Steam, and I would love to hear more about Steam Next as well. But really, really good job so far, guys. And I know I've kind of just scratched the surface of your game, but hopefully you at least found some of the feedback on the intro as helpful. And I want all my students always to remember too, that just because I'm telling you to do something doesn't mean you have to do it or even do it that way. My biggest thing is just trying to ask questions. So as designers and developers, you're thinking about that, wondering, okay, is this valid, or how do we want to adjust or bump this? But what I love, the character is looking freaking awesome. The pet is looking freaking awesome. The game is feeling super nice. It's a really visual polished level. So I am really excited to get across that bridge with my pet so I can move forward, and maybe we'll do that next week after the Sprint 5 presentations. But great job. Big round of applause to, what's the name of your studio again? Little Copper says, go Fat Bears! Yes, go Fat Bears all the way. It's the Society of the Fat Bears. All right, we're gonna Alt F4 this bad boy. Combo Bombo, this README file, you could actually probably include your razor pitch in it too. Benjamin Crosby says, great job, Fat Bear Society. Seriously, well done. I am so proud of all the indie games we're developing here at the University of Utah. Those who aren't familiar with the program, we are one of the top-rated game universities in the world. And for good reason. We attract some of the most talented students from across the globe to take part in this graduate thesis class, which is the culmination of their experience here. All right, away we go. Let's check out. Okay, there are two programs in this folder. One is the server program, and the other is the client program. Server program, open it on a host or virtual machine of a LAN or a server and query the IP address of this virtual machine or host. This sounds complicated. The client program, the party game multiplier.exe, run the client, enter the IP address of the server program in the menu interface and click the join server. There's also a test level button on the menu. Do I have to do any of that? Ben, what do I need to do to run this? Do I need to run the client? Okay, client first. So next week, next time we do this live, I'm going to actually, for the first couple minutes of the stream, I'll have the producer come in and tell us a little bit about it. Oh, I'm on the right track now. Okay. So we're going to click on the party game multiplayer, right? Oh, Benjamin's coming. Great. I would rather have you come and tell me exactly what to do than have me totally mess it up. Okay. So is it the multiplayer one first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit that black thing that you saw.
This one? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then do I need to put in my IP number, or what is it?
The IP is in our Discord chat.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. And so is that all I have to do?
Yeah, you just...
Oh, so there's no additional... So just join server? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think we're on the right track. We're on the right track. Okay, we're hiding the IP.
A great way of putting it, actually, you put it this way. It's like Fall Guys, but with weapons.
Fall Guys, but with weapons. And, well, it's kind of like Fall Guys Minecraft with weapons, right? Because you're finding these items on the beach, combining them together so you kind of don't know what to expect, and then it's a party game, right?
Yeah.
So awesome.
It's just supposed to feel kooky and fun,
and it's super cute and adorable, and I'm excited. So this is a multiplayer game too, so there is a little bit more setup to get it going. But once you do, these type of games on like the Steam network and everything are freaking awesome because you get to play with other people, get the whole vibe going. And so for anyone who like streams this kind of game too, this would be a great like Twitch or a YouTube game because you get the community involvement. And let me ask you that before you leave. Have you added any kind of community involvement type of stuff? Like, no,
no,
it's okay that you haven't,
We're
but
just sprinting to get it onto Steam first.
get it on Steam first. All right, and early access is
Mid-March.
mid-March, everybody, and that's when everyone can kind of get a stream key and taste it out.
Exactly.
What if somebody wants to demo it before then?
They can reach out to me or even the Checkpoint Professor, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, I can post some
You
link.
can post it in there, and then we can add it to. Then I'll bug you after, so we can add it to the description of the stream as well.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Very cool. All right. Yeah. Feel free to close the door. All right. Let's do this. I'm excited. So he left. So I'm thinking join server is what I'm supposed to do. I want to show off this art, but I can't because it's showing some important information. Well, I will come by in just a little bit to chat with you and check out your game. So everybody, this happens, right? This happens. This is just fine. So this is we can show some of the videos of some of the gameplay just for fun. But I don't get to play it yet, not on stream anyway. I love streaming, showcasing our student games, but this is exactly why we have these dev streams. It's not so everything works out perfectly. Actually, we want things to mess up. We want to run into these issues because it actually puts an impetus on the team to actually fix those so that we know that playtests will go more smoothly. And the issues that we ran in today will help this team so that they're not just playtesting locally, so they can get feedback from a broader playtesting audience.